Hi, beautiful people. I hope that you had a happy Tuesday. It is 6 o'clock. I'm gonna do a quick check-in because I need to get out and go for this drive. I have you know, I have something coming up, but I want to do a quick check-in. And what did I title this? I titled it "Quick Check-in." So, um, most of you know I'm hitting my 2-year mark in sobriety. That's great. But it doesn't feel like what I thought it would feel, and I set myself up for this every time. How you doing, Robin? Hey, RNY. How are you guys? I set myself up for this shit every time. So the 2-year mark just feels like blah. It's tough. Every time I come up, let me tell you this. Hey, Lady Sparkle. How y'all doing? We gonna talk about some shit and I'm gonna get out of here. Hey, chill out. Hey, Red Star. Emails. Good to see you, my friend. All right, you guys. So I'm coming up on my 2-year mark, and it doesn't quite feel it like every time I'm close to a milestone or something like that. It's like it actually takes a lot to get through it. And I haven't really talked to y'all about that. Yeah, RNY 2 years. I haven't really talked to you guys about that. But every time I approach, like first it was 2 weeks, a month, and then 3 months, 6 months, 9 and on and on. Then I see 12. Anyways, each time it's difficult. But this 2-year mark was really challenging. It's challenging for a lot of reasons because I had to look back. Hey, JLo. You look, I do. Thank you, Voodoo. I appreciate you. Aw. Yeah, see, I'm like kind of emotional right now because, we got to talk about some stuff. Thank you, Retta. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, RNY. Oh, all right, you guys, let me get close. I look cute. Thank you, Trinagar. Hey, Dova. Hey, Foxy Brown. Okay, so as I'm approaching this, there's been days where I would go to work. Well, I'm gonna take tomorrow off work again. I still have my job after taking all this time off, but I'm not gonna go tomorrow because I'm trying to. I'm just not. All right. So there's been days I'll just sit in my car and just I don't know. I'm kind of nervous because there's just a lot. There's just a lot, and I get this way every time there's a milestone, like because you get this feeling like you're waiting, but there's really it's like another day, and it just I can't explain it, but it just feels like, all right, what's next? And I'm not the only one. I see my responses in my emails, and I see that a lot of other people go through that. I'm not sure what it is, what causes it. Hey, 504. I'm taking you out on a date. Oh, okay, Voodoo, let's go. I'm not sure what it is. So what I do, I have to unplug, get offline and stuff like that. And I don't know. It just feels like mm, I don't know. So I have less than 30 days before I hit that milestone. Part of it's like, okay, damn, if I mess up, I'm gonna let a lot of people down. But at the end of the day, all you do is when you get online, you're all kinds of junkies and meth heads and all of that. And every time I'm about to hit a milestone, I go through that, and I have to realize that I probably shouldn't even mention these milestones, but I'm mentioning them for certain people. I also belong to a group, which I shouldn't even say, where we only deal with meth addiction, right? I belong to this group, and they have similar stories like mine, and I talk to them a lot, and I don't know, but on YouTube it's, oh, you're a failure, you're this and you're that. Hey, Sparkle T. So I'm just wondering. Sometimes I'm like, why aren't people getting it? And then when I do speak about something, it's twisted up and it's made as commentary. For example, I just got into it with the dude with dimples, right? A dude that calls himself a female that tries to speak in a really high falsetto, coming from misunderstood. And what I'm not sure is, why do people feel that I can sit in their chat and they're going to address me? That's why I don't go to chats anymore, because I'm not trying to cut up in your house, and you have to protect your energy and your space. Hey, Krista. So why do people feel that they're going to mention in you? Y'all know good and damn well I try my best. I try my best not to say anything, but it does. Thank you, BZ. But it doesn't always work that way. And I had a man in a dress, try to come for misunderstood. And I think that it's quite weird that some of them have such a biography on me. Some of them take such notes. You are a fan, ma'am. And I don't know why this masculine looking wannabe female came from misunderstood, and then when I respond they want to get in their feelings, and everybody else in this particular group wants to come from misunderstood. Listen, if you don't address me, I won't address you. But the last thing I'm going to do, number one, calling me a methy and a junkie is not going to hurt my feelings. It hurts my feelings for the ones that's suffering in silence because they're afraid to speak out. Now, for this dude speaking in a very high falsetto that also spoke about the stuff, that the nasty crap that they've done as they're trying to judge MU. That's what I'm saying. All these people, a lot of these people on this application, hey Char, a lot of these people on this application are fake, phony. And since when do men go around attacking females? I could care less how many dresses this person wears. This happened over on Nessa's platform, okay? And normally I just ignore this person, but today I happen to be around. This is not the first time that this person with dimples has attacked me. And I'm like, okay, and everybody just applauds like, oh, hell no, okay? I ignore people because they're not worth my energy. But if I'm feeling a certain kind of way about life, you could best believe I'm going to hit that link and address you. Because the last thing you're going to do, I have to remind some people, you're not better than me, okay, schlong and all. I'm not sure. Listen, just because you put on a dress, you are still a male. And I do not get down with males trying to attack females. Okay, I'm a very feminine woman, and I'm not sure why you guys think that just because you have some history, because you want to hold on to some MU past, that makes you in with me. Shut the F up. And then, of course, in a feminine fashion, Dimples wanted to cry. Okay, and I'm like, dude, move on. Okay, you are confused. You were born confused. So that does not mean that you need to come from misunderstood. And let me tell you something, you guys, we got this shit twisted. Men are still men. Don't be mad at me. I'm not talking about y'all journeys and shit like that, but at the end of the day, you have testosterone, okay? You will never have as much estrogen as me, and there is no reason that this person needs to go around talking about misunderstood. I have never mentioned this person, okay? Ever. This shit is so inappropriate and toxic, but then don't faint when I address you. Then I have people in the chat like, oh, misunderstood, you need to ignore people. I don't need to ignore anybody. They need to shut up, okay? That's what they need. Hey, Miss T Velocity, they need to shut up because these attacks are unwarranted. And these are the same people that want to grab some tissue and play victim, like somebody's picking on them. And I'm sick of it. It's stupid. They're not going to like you saying, listen, I'm going to say what I want to say. This person addressed me, and this person has addressed me more than once. So, Pizarro, why won't they like what I'm saying? That's what happened. So if they're not good, they're not gonna like this women versus men. Okay, you changing the subject. You changing the subject. Okay, this ain't no women versus man. This is what's happening. You see men that's going around attacking females as if they are females. And I'm just wondering, when did this shit become normal? But there's a lot of things that I wonder what's becoming normal. Like talking about kids with autism. How is that a drag or a read? You're talking about a grown-ass person putting a mom down because the kid is autistic, and I'm the one that's a junkie and crazy. No, I don't do shit like that. Next, moving on. But let me address what happened over on Nessa's platform, because what's interesting, oh, thank you, Pizarro. What's interesting is that they come for me. I'm just getting this shit off my chest. So don't take it personal. But y'all might be upset what I say next. But let me get this off. I think that it's strange because if this man with dimples swung at me with his big ass paws and big ass feet, let me tell you something. I'm a woman. I will probably faint. I am not fighting no dude. But for this person to think it's okay just to attack me, you know how many times I have said something for this person to try to get my attention? But then when I give them that attention, they feel the nerve. The only reason why they feel the nerve is, let me tell you something. Honestly, if I did not tell you guys that I had a substance abuse problem, you wouldn't know. Oh, thank you, Pizarro. I appreciate that. Hey, Jay Cannon. Spam, how did you get a membership? Shut the fuck up. This is my space, fool. You know, And that's what I'm talking about. Let me highlight this. I'm not gonna highlight your comment. Nah, let me highlight your comment so I can talk about you. I don't know you. You're a person with an avatar that can't even hit a link. Okay. So if you don't like my analysis, you can always watch from the clouds. Mm, moving on. Hey, Juanita. So, anyways, at the end of the day, if this man with his big ass paws swings at misunderstood, which he's not gonna do, all he's gonna do is cry about his problems. Some of these people are just so confused, you can't even make this shit up. But you just can't. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. I just find it interesting. And what did this man do that should be worried about what's his gender? All right. What he did was go down memory lane with misunderstood, blah, blah, blah. Oh, she did this, she did that. That shit's weird because I'm not interested in you guys' life. And when I don't like somebody, I damn sure don't study them. Okay. That's what I don't do now. Oh, thank you, Beezy. Thank you guys. Dovi, I see you now. Oh, we know now. Pizarro, I'm not sure. This is not a man versus a woman thing. This is a dude that attacked misunderstood that I am addressing. So let's not twist the narrative, all right? The other day over, okay, so limit. I'm not sure if women and I have an issue. I'm not sure if he's throwing, hey Sassy, that's not his first time coming at me. I let things slide for a long time, but if I'm feeling in a kind of mood and I need to vent, then I'm going to use the person that's talking about misunderstood. If I wasn't feeling a certain kind of way today, I would have ignored this man, okay? And I'm not using his pronouns because he called me out of my name first, period. You respect me, I respect you back. But it seems as if when I speak up for myself, people want to say, oh, I'm playing victim. What is playing victim? It seems like people want you to take their BS and you not to respond. If something is bothering you, you're supposed to hold it in so they can have their moment. All right. And then they have to have every Tom, I don't want to say Dick and Harry, but in this context, but that's what it seems like. All right. That's what it seems like. And I just, no, I had enough. Where was I? Lemon. Let's go with lemon. Okay, so he's trying to bring other people. Oh shoot. Oh, my neighbors were coming by, but it's okay. He's trying to bring other people into the sector. And no, I'm not playing victim right now. Hey, Kendra, he's trying to bring other people in the sector. What I find is interesting is why does he always have to lead with this person met MU? Let me tell you something. I don't give a damn about anyone I met when I was not well. I don't understand why you guys can't move on, and why do you have to use me when you're trying to get into a story or a sector, or you need a new storyline? Because we have enough storylines out there right now. We have tea right now. Okay, you go over there. There's a lot of stuff that's going on. You don't need to bring these new narratives. And I keep telling you guys, like, again, I find it interesting as I'm talking about, hey, you know what, I'm about to reach 2 years, right? And you have other people that want you guys to just remember me a certain way. And the reason why is not really because I was such a bad person, because I was always a sweetheart, all right? I was a sweetheart with a huge problem that you guys only know about because I told you. But I find it interesting that these people want to keep holding on to, oh, she did this, she did that. Let me tell you something. Those days are gone. I will never, ever be that person that all these people took advantage of. Again, you guys need to move on. All right. Now, Lemon, I don't know if we have beef. He says we don't, but I just find it interesting that we just had this conversation last night, and now here we are today with the same thing. Oh, this person met in you. I'm trying to bring them into the sector. Move the fuck on. Make a name on your own for this person. He's trying to bring it to the sector, because I don't mention that person at all. I don't talk about that person. I talk about what I am. What's good, Smooth Carter, and what I'm doing today. That's it. So these people that don't even know me, I don't have a history with him, just keep trying to bring up old shit. But then when I say something in reference to somebody else, now I'm not sure why QB is coming for me, somebody I don't even talk to or about, but I don't care if it's QB or any other B that's addressing misunderstood. I said what I said, and I say to move on. So I don't understand if you are on some type of journey, spiritual or not. Just imagine, like, I can't imagine you having your little minions come for misunderstood, all right? And if the shoe fits, wear it. Don't email me. Don't tell me that you don't like what I said, because I only address you if you address me, and there's no other reason for me to address you. So with that being said, again, I don't care about these B's that come for me, because, and I don't care about y'all opinions. As y'all sitting around griping about misunderstood, y'all got so many problems. Now imagine this, you're supposed to be on this spiritual journey, whatever. Imagine if are we supposed to resemble Jesus? Imagine if I said, oh my God, I don't believe in Jesus, and he sent his disciples after me, John, Ruth, and Paul, whoever his disciples are. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to read the Bible. All right, imagine if he sent them because, oh my God, I don't like what you said. No, move on, especially when this person has referenced me. So if I make a reference to something, or if I make a poll, don't take it personal, because I guarantee you what's said about me by these people is worse than I will ever say. I was just making a point about something that was going on in the sector. Don't take it personal. You only take it personal if the fucking shoe fits. I am also on a spiritual journey. Okay. Did anybody give a damn? No. And I do not address people at all. So if I do make a reference with my commentary, hey Zero, hey Ronita, if I do make a reference with my commentary, it's not for y'all to take it personal. When I'm just trying to think of Jesus' disciples attacking me and stuff like that because they don't like something that was said about God. Stop it. If you guys are really about what you say, you would not be so sensitive about what misunderstood says. And I simply brought up a point and made commentary. That's it. That's all. It was nothing personal. I'm happy for anybody that decides to change their life in a positive direction. Speaking of changing your lives in a positive direction, I happened to come across Brianna's short. I don't know how it came. I was on Instagram. Came across her short, and she was working it out. Those are one of my favorite videos of hers, regardless of whatever situation. Well, I don't think we have an issue. I hope we don't have an issue. But I was just like, yeah, go. I love that kind of commentary. And like I said, regardless if I get along with someone or not, that just made me feel good, because it was a really pretty short. It was a really pretty video. And are we still clear on that? So everything I say is just, I'm looking at a situation and I'm talking about it, but it's not in a malicious way. But at the end of the day, I don't need people to keep questioning what I say or try to take offense to it, because if you have never brought me up, if you've never tried to join in on some smear campaign, or when I'm in a situation, how many people make commentary about that situation? Regardless if they have, thank you, Stacy, regardless if they have anything to do with it or not. And no one says, hey, that's misunderstood, she's not beef sector, or hey, you don't have anything to do with this situation. No, everybody shows up. And those are some of their greatest live streams, when they talk about, when they want to bring up something, or I'm in the middle of something. But those days are gone. That's the past. Moving forward, I brought that up to say this. I feel that the MSO is winning right now. I think that, and the reason why I was speaking up for her is because I know exactly what it's like to be in the middle of something and have people for no other reason but needing commentary join in on that fight. What's good, HT sweetie? I know what that's like. Ronnie, I seen your comment earlier. And you get upset over old shit. No, I'm just giving commentary, Mahogany. I'm not upset at all. I'm just giving some commentary. I have no emotions behind it at all. You are something to talk about. Look how far you come. People are hating because you're killing it. Let them talk. Mahogany, I'm letting them talk, and I always do it one and done. I'm just bringing up something and making a point. All right, now, I don't care who's going to curse me. I don't care. I don't watch this shit. I don't. So, again, I don't watch it. Why people getting their feelings? Exactly. You're winning and they're mad. I feel great. And the thing is, it's because my life is falling into place nicely. And this is exactly where I'm supposed to be. So if people are upset, they're going to be yelling at a computer screen. I will never know. And I don't need my moderators to send me anything that they say, because I go live almost every day sometimes, all right? And so if we're not having a conversation about it, I really don't care about people's commentary. What was I talking about? Demon Soul. Okay. I feel like she's in a good spot. I think that she's one person that, and I, for one, didn't really like her, care for her. And then I started to kind of watch some stuff, and I guess it was some receipts that had came out before when I'm like, damn, people do kind of mention her color and throw this shit in her face. And I started to pay attention to her a little bit more. I feel like she's in a good spot. She's in a good space. I'm still waiting. I mean, and I'm just speaking at from a content creator point of view, watching another content creator, right? I don't really see what she did wrong besides be in a group. A lot of people are in groups. I'm in several groups you guys know you don't know anything about. I don't really understand what the issue is. I'm watching and listening to some commentary and things like that, and I'm like, okay, all she needs to do is sit tight and focus on her platform and what she's doing now. I really think that right now her voice is being heard. She's trending, and that's what she needs to do, is exactly what she's doing, regardless if you like her or not. I think that this is her moment, and she should go forward, because at the end of the day, anything can become commentary. But if you confide in someone, if you are friends with somebody, and that's exposed, whatever, that really doesn't make you look bad. And besides, we all talk about content, we all talk about content creators and stuff like that, so that's not really a big thing for me. All right, you telling me about these disciples? Did I get them wrong? What's with the disciples? 12 disciples. Ruth isn't in there. Okay, Ruth was Old Testament, the book of Ruth. There's a book of Ruth, though, right? I don't know. Hey, MU, so proud of you, boo. Good to see you happy and good. Well, keyword. Evelyn, did I mess it up? Okay. There's a book of Ruth. All right. Anyways, I said all that. Hey, Destiny, I said all that to say this. Yes, I see a lot of stuff. I'm just looking at it. I'm like, oh, dang. You know what? This is YouTube. It shouldn't be that stressful, but right now there's a lot of commentary out there. I'm watching it like everybody else. As for me, my point was this. I have worked really hard. Miss T Velocity, am I wrong? Shoot. Okay. I gotta read the Bible more. I just started it though. Isaiah, he's one of the prophets, Stacy. I'm gonna have to get my Bible out for y'all and start preaching. Okay, y'all, can y'all imagine me? Not just Pastor MU, but First Lady MU, like if I had a church and stuff. Anyway, I worked really hard to get here to my 2-year mark, and this is a little struggle to get to the 2-year mark, and then it's going to continue to be a struggle. So I'll stumble through it. So yeah, I've been a little vocal lately because this is like for real, for real. If I use again or relapse, I will die. Probably I will. I was at a point where my health was going to crash and stuff like that. And I thank God. Okay, I may not know the books in the Bible and all that, but I think I do though. I think I could challenge any one of you to the Bible and I would win. I feel like that. But I'm grateful that I'm still here. I'm going to tell you guys that, and even though it's hard, I thank you guys for supporting me. I am hoping to I am yeah, I'm feeling some kind of way. So today just wasn't the day. Like I was pretty vocal about stuff, but I'm gonna stumble through that 2-year mark. I'm gonna get through it and then work for another year. And that's what we're gonna do. Let me drop this link in case before I get out of here. But that was the end of my commentary, just really quick and sweet. And again, I feel like this. Some people don't like sober MU, but this whole listen, I was over in S. Hutchinson's chat the other day, right? I just want you guys to kind of understand how it feels. And when I go off on these people, I don't take it personal. It's like I get it off my chest and I move on. I'm in the other chat. Somebody's playing with me, talking about, oh, I'm looking for a pipe or to get high on crack and shit like that. And then I respond and it's like, okay, she's playing victim. She's playing. No, it's just like, I don't disrespect you guys like that. I don't play with you guys like that. So I would appreciate it. And all I do is block and move on because I don't disrespect you guys in that way. And for some reason, somebody told these people that they were better than me. and that I'm supposed to take their BS to be friendly. I don't need any friends up on this app. I never have. All right, you rock with me, I rock with you. That's it. And I did respond. I'm like, damn, I hate being in Shelly's chat woo banging. But if the moderators aren't going to say anything, I'm going to say something. And then when I'm bored, I stop typing. All right, simple as that. But I just find it very disrespectful. And for some reason, these people like to dump on me. So I just come over here and release and do what I got to do. But I'm like, I think it's weird. You like sober MU? Thank you, Tiki. I think it's weird. You're not going to hit no link spam. I have never seen you hit a link. What are you talking about? I just think it's weird. Ruth is in the Bible. So that's all I have to say, y'all. Wow, I got through 25 minutes. I love you guys. I'm going to get out of here. I don't want this to be a negative stream. I want you guys to know this. You rather the sober MU? I don't know, Pizarro. I feel that that's not the case for a lot of people because I do speak out on stuff and there was a lot of BS. We all get tired sometimes and then we speak our minds about stuff. But I'm on outside. Well, I clicked Pizarro old spaceship link. So what you talking about? All right. I love y'all. I'm gonna go and I will see y'all on it. Why do I say what, Pizarro? I was done. I say that because when I do speak out about something, and I feel when I do speak out about something, and I feel that Timo and I have this in common. That some, and I'm not trying to keep bringing her up, but she's trending right now, so it's kind of hard not to. When we say what, okay, when I say something, leave her out of it. But I kind of feel the same way for her too. Is like it gets twisted. For me, I don't know. For me, the issue is different because now that I'm sober and I'm speaking about something where I never used to before, people don't really like it. And then they want to make it seem, and it's not just one person that responds to me. Like this person on this spiritual journey and her disciples chasing me when I haven't done a damn thing to them. I just think that it's weird that they feel so sensitive when I say something. But when they spoke about me, when I never bothered them, it didn't bother anybody. Everybody just watched and applauded. They got their clicks and views, made their money. I make a simple post and people get upset about it. Why? What's the difference for me giving commentary versus anybody else? I can see that too. Right, BZ? Hey, Antonio. And that's what I have to say about that. No matter, I could say something and the shit gets twisted all weird. And I'm like, y'all know good and damn well that's not what I'm talking about. And not every conversation is worth responding to because some people intentionally misinterpret you. They purposely don't want to understand you. Okay, you're not crazy. They know what you're trying to say, but they want to make it what they want you to say so other people can think, oh my goodness, you did something to them. And it's all this crap. Pizarro's agreeing with me. I'm shocked. Oh, shoot. I almost forgot about Villanova. Shoot. I didn't want to drop in her chat. I was listening and she's covering this Ernesto shit, right? That I'm like, what the hell is going on over there? But today she was covering, thank you, PC. Y'all know Villanova, right? She was covering something else. She was covering, went back to, I won't say beef sector commentary, but visiting the beef sector because she don't really do beef sector anymore as far as I could tell. But when she went back, I'm like, but you have this new audience, and that's the problem with addressing people. Is like you're exposing these people to your new audience. You've gotten this far, right? You're doing great, amazing on your own, right? And it's just when you go back to revisit stuff that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what anybody says about her. It really doesn't matter who likes her or not. She's doing what she wants to do. Her commentary is great, whatever. I don't know if you guys have checked it out. And you got some people that's trying to reference her now, connecting her to the commentary that she used to do before for whatever reason, and you have to move forward. I'm like, damn. You just have to move forward because you're always going to have somebody trying to pull you back in. I have to do the same myself. I have to just not focus on what people are trying to say. I'm going to say what I have to say, lay it out. People will either like it or not like it, and I have to move on as well. And it's that's just what it is. I'm not just talking about myself. I know I have things that I need to work on because I keep saying I'm not going to respond to folks. And what do? I hit a link and I'm cursing people out, and I have to stop doing that. Thank you, BZ. I have to stop. because it's just not healthy for me. And right now, I have to really, really pay attention to shit because the last thing I want to do is come on here and have a not so good story about, damn, I fucked up. Because if you relapse, or if you, I don't know, it could be alcohol, you start drinking again or stuff like that, and you fall back, you're going to let yourself down. I will let myself down and my kids down. And life is already hard enough. I don't need to make it harder. So I really need to stay focused on what I have to do. Keep going out there. I've been out every day meeting people and filming and interviewing and stuff like that, and just stuff like that. Volunteering. I'm about to volunteer. I haven't started yet in this rehab place. And I'm not sure if I could film yet. I want to get in there first and get comfortable. But I'm doing a lot and I need to stay focused on that. To some people, I'm only going to be a junkie or a meth head and stuff like that. But to me, I'm in full recovery. I feel great. And now it's just time for me to go forward and let the past go. It doesn't matter if other people can let it go or not. They're going to just have to be stuck in my past. But there's just no hard feelings. I just gave y'all some commentary, and that's just what it is. Thank you, little pressure. I'm trying. I did some shopping and stuff, but I'm still trying to figure it all out. That's all. So those are the things that I'm doing. And of course, so the next semester starts in July. So I'm starting these two programs. I'm doing it at the same time as well as working. And I'm trying to balance it all out, still get my workouts in so I can take care of my body and my mind. So I'm doing a lot of things and trying to keep my attitude, trying not to. I'm just really, really, really doing a lot. I'm still dealing with stuff, right? From the past, as far as, okay, I have to be very mindful of how my family feels. I have to be very mindful of how my addictions and stuff like that could have affected them. And that's what it is. And it's a lot of work. All right. I hope soon me, you, and Shelly, plus whomever else join, have a conversation about real life stuff. I would love that, Pizarro. Let's talk to Shelly about it. And we could work that out. That would be awesome. Hey, Angela. Congrats. Oh, thank you. Heat Wave, I see you. If you're looking for me, I'm on. Didn't she just curse me out? Why would I look for you over there? See, Pizarro, that's the stuff I'm talking about. Let me tell you something. And no, I'm not mentioning that person. Let me say this. RNY, I would love that. You should join it. You should join that conversation. Listen. Why would Pizarro ask me if I'm looking for her over on that person's channel? Didn't that person do a raggedy ass curse out on me over in, I don't know whose chat? It might have been Brianna's chat. Didn't she do that? Let me tell you something. Somebody that I have never done anything to, that has spoken on me before because she got all in her feelings about something that and when I was referencing someone else whose name I do not mention on my platform, all right, not even when she was so-called dragged and misunderstood, calling me all kinds of junkies and stuff. Y'all missed my point when I responded. What all I was saying was, or what I say in the chat, all I was saying was this. See, Pizarro's being messy right now with that comment. When I was referencing someone else, I was saying it would be nice if we could support each other, right? But it's hard for me when I see all these people that want to put me down, calling me junkies and meth heads. That's what I was called, methy. And don't put that name in my chat. But BZ, if you want to know, just send me an Instagram, whatever. But I'm not promoting anything for her. Listen, I just lost my train of thought. Let me get off chat. When she was calling me all that stuff, I didn't say shit. But then she came out here wanting something, needing something. Everybody needs something from time to time. But I was just saying that, for all these people that want to put down MU, and then they talk about changing their life. Did I not change my life for this person to attack me for no reason? And I don't ask you guys for a damn thing. I have never asked any of you for a. Wait, are you talking about your other channel? You could put your other channel in the chat. I thought you was talking about something else, Pizarro. But I can't tell you because you're in the chat and I will only put it in my back chat. But how are you talking about your other channel? Your other channel isn't CT. I thought so. What am you talking about then? BZ, she's talking. Let me use my phone. No, you're distracting me. Listen, when I was bringing something up, I was trying to make a reference and just say, you know what, a lot of people put me down, but they only put me down because of my past, because I never came out here asking you for anything. As a matter of fact, I came out here giving my time, talking to you guys, trying to encourage you guys to go forward no matter what you're going through. That was the reference. It was, oh, conspiracy theories. Okay, yeah, you could put that in the chat. My apologies. So that's something I was talking about. So that person, I did bring up QB earlier, so I was just telling you guys basically right now what that was a reference to, and I thought that Pizarro was bringing up somebody who had attacked me because she didn't like what I said on Brianna's, and she didn't like my poll. That's what I thought Pizarro was talking about. But on her conspiracy theory channel, I like Pizarro's conspiracy channel, so that's what it is. Thank you, Asabi. No, BZ, you're good. All right, y'all. With that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. Pizarro, let me know. I love that conversation. And again, you guys, I don't need y'all leaving me messages because you didn't like what I said, because I'm only going to delete that. But what I was referencing had to do with my commentary earlier and why QB was upset with me with his and making this commentary about me. But again, I don't care what he says or any other person says. There was no malicious intent. I'm happy for her journey and her commentary. Great, it works for her. But at the end of the day, don't get upset about my commentary because I'm not trying to hurt you guys with it. I love you guys, and is he still breathing? I'll see y'all on the YouTube streets. Take care. Bye bye.